Hey, people, Poodle fam. Okay, this is just weird. All right. I can't figure, oh, here we go. We're flipped. We're live. Now we're flipped back. I don't know what's going on. YouTube, I tried to, okay, so sitting here, it took me an hour and a half. Let me turn the volume off here to get into work today. And let me see if I can turn the, let's see, nope. All right. Hour and a half to get into work. And so I had to set this one up while I was in the car. And of course, it set it as streaming live on mobile. And it was streaming for the last hour. And I'm sitting here in the office trying to get it going. And it's not going. And that is exactly what happens when you do a live show. I didn't even think I was going to make it to the office in time because it took forever to get all of this going. So I'm watching. Are we live? I am live. Yeah, I've got it here. So how can I bring up the chat? Let me bring up the chat over here. There we go. I think we're good here. I'm live. I got, hey. I think, is that, oh, we got someone in here. And oh boy. Welcome to our day. Welcome to the day in the life of crypto. So I just wish this was not a, so if I turn it, I think I'm going to go sideways. Let's see. Yes, I'm going sideways. Orientation is locked. Dang it. All right. Well, wait. Can I do that? Can I do that? Nope. So we're doing this. This is going to be crazy to take a look at. So apologize, everybody. One of those days. You know what I mean? One of those days. This is, as I warned everybody, this is that awkward time where the United States and the rest of the world and various people do their daylight savings at different times. So some of you might be thinking this is in an hour because you're probably used to it an hour later. But yet, nope, it is 8 a.m. here. Next week, it'll probably be right on the right time. For you all who live around the globe, it is 8 a.m. here in LA, 11 a.m. in New York City. And wow, what a crazy time. So I'm running today and heading off to, where the heck am I heading off to? Portland in a little bit for a quick turnaround for a day and back. It's just life keeps getting crazy. So today what we're going to talk about is we are going to talk about some tricks and treats. Halloween Chase. Halloween Chase, this was your day. We know this week, October 31st is your day. We had some great treats this week, did we not? With the price of Poodle and how we just kept growing and growing and growing. I think we went up about, I'm going to pull the stats here. We were up quite a bit. So let's see, little down overnight. Where are we at? But yeah, that was what we're 20%, 18% over the last 5 days. I will take that as a treat. I will definitely take that as a treat. So we got 4 here. This is going to be the weirdest thing trying to watch. I'm doing this on. Hey, Susan, good to see you. Yeah, 3:08. It is an hour earlier for me because we in the States don't do daylight savings until this Sunday. So you guys over there in the UK have already switched it. So it's an hour early, but it won't be an hour early next week because then we'll do our daylight savings and we'll be caught back up. I remember that from last year. It was really confusing. And so anyway, there's that. So I might be an hour early to you. I could have used the extra hour. Let me tell you that. I could have definitely used the extra hour today because, again, we got a 1/4 inch of rain in Los Angeles. And you know what that does? It shuts down all the freeways. Okay, we can't handle rain in Los Angeles. Freeways shut down. So it took me forever. Actually, when I say an hour and a half, no, it took me almost 2 hours to get to the office. So I programmed this on the phone. That's why I'm sitting here on a cell phone, though I have my computer in front of me, because it locked it in as a mobile stream, and I'd already sent the link out. So there we go. This is what you all get. Hopefully it is streaming, and you guys have it okay. Did get some website stuff going last week. I have more to load in this week. as well and fix up some of the pages that didn't fit right. So you'll see some of that coming this next weekend, even on the plane. I'm heading up to Portland today and then hit the Bay Area over the weekend. It is my anniversary weekend, which is pretty nice. Oh, you know what? Oh, so it has, all right, I'm going to check the website. The website was supposed to switch to the newest stream and it didn't have the newest stream. So that I need to fix. Make sure it's playing the correct playlist there. And where are we going with the chat? Hey, I know. Hey, thanks, Al. It is anniversary, 11 years. We're a blended family, you know that. So we're 11 years this weekend. So it's kind of exciting. But anyway, back to this. Back to Cartier. Thankfully, I have a wife who does not like expensive things. Very different than me. I am a brand label whore, and she doesn't mind. She doesn't care at all. So, two very different types of people. She makes anniversaries really easy. She just likes trips. We do trips. I travel a lot, and then we do trips. So we're little weekend getaway, but really just kind of overnight. That said, tricks and treats. I was thinking about this whole week. Yeah, she does like diamonds. Every woman likes diamonds. Thinking about Halloween Chase this week, because I remember last year, we were kind of, saying October 31. Wait, what happens on October 31st? October 31. Wait, what happens on October 30th? And it's just a fun thing to do. And it's funny because this year we actually did pump on the day and really the day before and day after, taking the value of the token up about 20% in a week. I will take that. And that really shows more about the total market. You see, I think Doge almost doubled or almost tripled. We had Bitcoin going up. We did amazing. It's been a good week, and I called this before. So I again, my favorite topic is me telling people how I was right all along. I'm going to expect a little bit of a sell-off, but I think that the excitement is starting to come back. Yeah, I know. I'm a douchebag, or no kidding, huh? But again, the good thing is meme coins. We want Doge to do well because it builds consumer confidence in altcoins, especially ones like ours that have utility, right? So we have utility that goes with ours, and then people think, oh well, if Doge is just it's kind of like trading cards or whatever. It's just a fun one. The fact that we actually do stuff with ours, so it's a great sign. We want Doge to do well because it is a leading indicator for us. So that's the cool thing. So I wanted to talk today about tricks and treats. I think I've said that 5 times already, but here's the thing. As we started to boom and all of the crypto market did, and I think I said watch out for this last week, is steel is 11. Oh, we give it steel. That's good. I already started to see a bunch of scams start up again, right? I already started to see the new thing launching. Well, I know steel, but think about it. Steel is made of carbon and diamonds are made out of carbon. So I give her a little thing of steel. It'll be like giving her diamonds. I can go with that, right? I started watching Twitter a little bit, and I started seeing again people tagging me on this new launch happening in 2 hours and this starting to happen. And that didn't happen. And those were going away, I thought, for a while. And now that the market is starting to pump back up again, I'm starting to see these fake launches, right? We had the Elon launches again and all the fake tokens trying to capitalize on that. And, and I want this to be more of a warning for people that the tricks will start again. As the money starts to pump and the value of tokens starts to go back up, we are going to see the bad actors come back. I'm going to hope that we, again, the people who are in early, the people who are in February, March, April of 2 years ago, or early last year, almost 2 years now, is that we hopefully won't fall for those things as easily anymore, right? But again, what we have to worry about is the new people who come in. They will fall for it. This is where it's important with our community. I love seeing the Poodle Olympics back out. I love seeing how you all, Elle and everybody, just getting out there and rocking the socials and keeping that strong. I love, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty for not doing all the retweets, but I love seeing on the Telegram, hey, everybody, get out there and retweet. How come people aren't retweeting things? How come people aren't doing this? We need that, because what's going to happen is new investors start to come in. They're going to start looking. I've told this before. Where are they going to look? They need to find a safe community. Last thing we want is that new investors get taken on scams, because what's going to happen is it's going to lower this consumer confidence again. It's going to make people not trust anything, right? If you come in and you think, and that's what's natural, right? People are going to walk in. They heard stories about people making money. They're going to get on Twitter. They're going to get on Telegrams, and they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, I see this new token that's going to launch, and I'm going to throw my money into it because I missed last time." And they're going to FOMO in. And then, of course, we know the bad actors. They understand how to manipulate people's emotions in order to get them money out of them. And we don't want to see that. We don't want people to get burned. We just don't. I mean, that's the one great thing I love about our token, is how we care about investors. And you're going to see it again as the holidays come. I think you're going to start to see people, as we gather, people start talking. As we come back and we start seeing family and extended family, travel is just booming this year because people are wanting to get out. They're wanting to get places after being cooped up for 2.5 years. And so what's going to happen is people are going to have national conversations about, hey, how did your crypto do? How is your market doing? Everyone's going to talk about how, well, my 401k is not worth anything. Well, my crypto is down too, but it's doing better, right? So what's going to happen is you're going to start to see people want to jump into the market. And all those bad actors are going to come back. And let me just remind you, again, the key things to focus on. If you see something that looks too good to be true, if they say you're making 100x, 1,000x because the launch that's happening in a week, and they look like they have a generic website or maybe a coming soon website, we're even so new. That's the new trick I saw. I clicked on one link. It was someone who said a launch just to see it. And their website, you ready for this one? Was just they just had a splash page for their website. And all it said on it is, you are something along, paraphrase, you are so early, you're investing even before we can get a website up. Like, they were playing on the fact that literally all they wanted to do was put a splash screen. And that is crazy. There is nothing behind that. There's no work going on behind that. And that's how people are going to get scammed. So again, watch that. Also watch for all the same liners, right? People are going to say, I saw another one that said, locked liquidity in a lock thing I'd never heard of, which is fine. Okay, there might be new companies coming, and it said for 6 months. They're going to lock the liquidity for 6 months. What business can take off and be successful in 6 months? And none can. We are strong and moving forward after 18 months. They're going to lock for 6 months. That's why we did it for 5 years, because we know it is a long game, right? Another trick that I saw was the renounced contract. They're saying we're giving up the power of the contract. I have a whole episode on renouncing a contract. Okay, and should you or should you not? My opinion, and this is Poodle too. We do not renounce the contract. Okay, they use it as a tool to build trust, but it's actually bad, right? You can't make a change if you renounce a contract, right? If you say, you're basically saying, this is it. We're going to throw away the keys and let it do its thing. Hey, Sasha, good to see you on. And, that is not a good thing at all. I think people need to understand that. But they use these tricks. They will also say things like, um, so new. I love this one. I saw another one. I was following them again. The tricks that come up, launching in 8 hours or whatever it was. Get in now. Join, and then it said the only one with 25,000 followers. Wait, you have 4 tweets that all say coming soon, launching in 8 hours, and you have 25,000 followers. And then, of course, they're all fake. If you click on any of their followers have no followers other than those other followers. That's all they are, is a group that they literally bought as in B-O-T, bought themselves into existence. And they just jump it around. Again, they're playing on names of current events. And if I will warn you too, anything that plays on a name of a current event, like Elon taking over Twitter or whatever, get ready. You're going to see Santa token come back up again. You're going to see the turkey token for Thanksgiving come back up again. And if you invest in something called turkey token, you are a turkey. Okay, you deserve to be taken. You're going to start to see these things pop up. And if you see something based on a current event, odds are it is a scam. Okay, odds are it is a scam. Now, could there be something? Could there be a catastrophe of some sort? Or say that war in Ukraine, is there a token out there maybe that gives profits to refugees? Maybe. I'm not going to downplay it. I don't know of it. I'm just saying, could there be something that plays on a current event? Sure. Odds are they will not. Okay. So the tricks are renouncing. They do quick deployments. Oh yeah, instant wait. They play on your FOMO. They play on a bounce of if you see the crypto market going up, they really, really want to play on green candles. Coming soon, launching in 8 hours, contracts that aren't obvious. 4 tweets, but thousands of followers. Those are the things to watch for. They are just ready. And Sasha put here in a thing, scammers have contracts ready to deploy in an instant and waiting for something new. Exactly. They use the exact same contract. And again, it's actually easy to draw up a contract. Even ours is relatively generic. But the thing is, they're easy to do. All they have to do, and again, they use the same contract. All they do is change or they use the same code, then they deploy it and just change the name to whatever the current event is, right? You're going to see, coming up in 2 months, you're going to see, baby Inu New Year's Eve, whatever moon rocket token or something along those lines. I guarantee you'll see it. You're going to have Santa baby, elf mom token. I don't know. You're going to see these things start to pop up, especially as the market takes off. So again, those are the tricks. I just want you to start being aware of it. This week, you don't be taken by it, especially as you start seeing profits. I'm going to tell you something else. Here's what people are going to do. For those of you who have been wise over the past year, okay, and you have been doing your dollar cost average investing, and you've been throwing more money into it, well, guess what? You're going to see greater profit, right? Because if, let's say you owned, you owned 1 billion tokens, before the bear market started, and you dollar cost averaged, and you kept buying, and say now maybe you have 2 billion tokens. Well, guess what? A 20% increase in the market really increases proportionally your profits. Of course, that's how it works. Simple math, right? Well, people are going to count on the fact that you've made more money and try to get you to sell the solid tokens to buy their new scam. They know that the people love to trade around and trade around and trade around. Also, another thing that they will do, I saw this on Twitter on one of the other ones that I was tagged in. Taxes. It actually said on this launch, and it was crazy too. It was like a 20% buy tax or 10% buy tax and a 30% sell tax. And then that tax never went to redistribution. Redistribution is actually not as popular now as it used to be. So where is that going? Like, they're hoping, they don't even care if the thing makes a profit. They just want you to put money in, and that tax money goes into their account. And then they can sell their own and control it. It's another play. It's going to cost you 1/3 just to get in and out of it. So that was, and of course, they're going to sell it as we have a high sell tax so that people hold. Well, you have to count that. You know how long you would have to hang out there, especially if there's no redistribution to make back a 20 or 30% taxes? It would have to go, the token would have to go up, well, I mean, 30% just to break even. And even more than that, if you really, really wanted to, see something substantial. Those are crazy tricks that they're starting to play. And so, again, just really, really be careful with that. Next thing. Treats. How about some treats? I already gave you the first treat for this week. Token value going up, up, up. Yes, we are going up. We are rocking it. We love seeing the token value go up, 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 and skyrocket. We are in a full upward trajectory. As I mentioned, I said this was going to be happening. I feel it. I'm going back to my, I think we're going to see a nice bull run coming after the first of the year. Again, worry a little bit about when people start spending. I think we're going to see a lot of overspending this year, which is good. It's good for the economy if we see a little overspending, but credit cards come due, right? So at some point, people are going to have to pay the piper, and that's going to take away a little extra money. We're expecting the interest rates to go up again here in the United States today. I think they're going to announce that. That'll put it up over 4% for a Fed rate. Probably will keep going up until it hits about 5% Fed rate, would be my guess. But I think that's okay. As you start seeing our pump, I think it actually is good for us, because if people look and go, well, gosh, my house isn't as much of a good investment anymore because I'm paying so much in interest rates, but I can get more out of a crypto investment. That's a treat. This is where I might have been a little, I don't like high interest rates. I don't think any of us like high interest rates, but I think it's a treat for us. I think it's going to make inflation stop and give people a real chance to look at our tokens, look at where to invest, and they'll start seeing money. So I think that is a big treat. And then the other last treat that I want to mention is, of course, our community. I have to do a quick turnaround, as I mentioned, up to Portland today, and then flip back around and come back. And it's good. And when I get a chance, it's weird. When I sit in airports is really when I dive into the Twitter and the Telegram. And I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like habit. Sitting in an airport makes me want to go on the Telegram. And sometimes I don't unnecessarily engage. I end up actually just watching, and I like watching the community more than, and I know I should engage as an admin. I probably should engage more. But what I really, really love is seeing the banter between everybody. I really, really love seeing the community come together and really develop one another, and stand by one another. Even if someone says, hey, I've got a hard day at work, or this happened, or I lost my, whatever, and to see our people come together and go, hey, we care about you. I know I should jump in and say hi at least once, but I'm watching. And to me, that makes me just be like, wow, we're really different people, right? Where is that if you think about our community, really, I feel like we're people that are long lost family members, yet most of us have never actually met in person. And that to me is just amazing. And that's the biggest treat of our token. And it's also our biggest strength. So let's make sure that, yes, Halloween Chase is worth the room visit. Hey, this is kind of dedicated. This one's kind of dedicated to him. But that's where I would say is as we start to get into the next bull run, that's our greatest strength, and that is the greatest treat. Let's not forget that, and let's make sure that everybody feels that. It is, we're going to have a lot of people who are concerned, scared, don't know what to do, and that is the biggest strength we have is the fact that we don't crumble in hard times. We stuck together through the bear market. We can feel us coming out of it. We can feel the turn. And now let's just be glorious in that. And make sure that as new people come in, we don't have to do that, well, I was here all along. We don't have to blah, blah, blah. No, we can show, hey, we held this thing together. We held this ship together because we believe in the long term. We want new people to come in and go, yeah, you know what? This was the team. This was the group I want to be part of. Because other telegrams don't do that. They are, as Sasha put here, they fight. You see them get in and, with one another. You can see the depression come over the room. And we don't ever do that. Does it suck to have a bear market? Of course. But it's nothing that's out of our control, a bear market. What we can do is continue to keep growing our utility, growing our partners, and keep moving forward, and that's exactly what we've done. So that is the biggest treat we've had, and that really makes me proud to be part of this group. So that being said, I have enjoyed this. I'm going to call it short. Well, I guess I've gone for a half. Mention the spaces. Oh, we got spaces coming on. See, now you just did. We have a spaces coming on Friday. I think it's 6 p.m. UTC. It's in my calendar. Make sure I got that right. So this Friday, we have a spaces with all of our partners. It's going to be incredible spaces. So make sure you jump on it. Check the Telegram. Get on there. I'll be on there. Sasha's on there. Our partners. I think it's Kroll on. I want to make sure I don't want to misspeak everybody, but we have a lot of people that are coming up onto that spaces this Friday, 6 p.m. UTC. So wherever that is, again, we're in this weird week where we don't all line up in the world with time changes. Next week we are back on normal time. Well, normal for the rest of you. It's still 8 a.m. my time. I think that puts it at 4 p.m. for this show next Wednesday. Over in Europe, England. Oh, so what do we got? Spaces with Alpha Genesis, Seek, Bridges, Son of Doge, Krolon, and Astro Donkey. Wow, what a killer week. Then that's going to be. So there's more. The link, you'll see it. You'll see the links in the Telegram. You'll see the link on Twitter. Make sure you get over there, and Lakeview. Thumbs up, guys. Yes. That's it. Yes. Yes, go like, share, subscribe to this Poodle Cast. I know we don't get a ton of people watching live. Oh, that was kind of scary. But we do have a ton that listen to this afterwards. So, everyone, we will see you on Friday for the spaces. I will see you next Wednesday for the show. Monday, again, we have noon my time, whatever that is, UTC time. So noon Pacific on Mondays. Make sure you get in trivia and Poodle Olympics and all of that. We get stuff going every single time. So love you guys. Have a great week. See you in a couple days. Take care. I'm hopping on a plane up to Portland, and I'll be back home. Take care. Bye all. Now, how do I end this?